All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people, lovers of freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to this wonderful YouTube platform. This is Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform with the Ogbonge news and information as it is hot. Please do not forget to subscribe and make sure you share this video. Now, we're going to handle a serious critical issues today. And today's issue is none other than the issue of this young woman that the Nigerian government has been finding a way to prosecute. Now, are you prosecuting this woman because he made an inciting statement, or are you prosecuting him because of the fact that he is an Igbo, he is a Biafra? That is the big question. Now, initially, the major issue wasn't to even discuss about this woman's issue, because we've seen a lot of issues of this nature in the past. In fact, there was a particular one that Masari Dokubo incited. What the federal government did, in fact, the DSS, what they did was to sweep it under the carpet. Nobody heard of it, nobody got it mentioned, and that was the end. It is not one, it is not twice, it is not even three times. I'm surprised the way they are taking this particular one. Let me tell you the truth. I am in full support of that woman and everything she said. One, because she's a Biafran, I will not leave my own. Two, she was led to say the things she said as a result of the injustices being meted upon her people. We are seeing what is happening. It's as if the Igbos are being hated in this contraption called Nigeria. Now, my biggest problem is you don't want to let the Igbos go, yet you're castigating them. And secondly, you're buying their people on daily basis. You don't like them, then let them go. You claim that they're the problem of your country. Ngwano, keep your country aside. We're not interested in your country. Give us Biafra. Since our people have voted for referendum already, give us Biafra and then let us go. You refuse. You still refuse. So what do you want to do? What do you want us to do? You're beating us and you still want to tell us how to cry. Now, for those of you who are Igbos and Biafrans that have been castigating that woman, you people are just people with low mentality. How can you castigate that woman? You should show your full support for that woman. Onanoga, that Johnson man came up on social media, condemned the Igbos, and said he doesn't care the outcome, whatever, he doesn't care. Let them go and die and blah blah blah. The Lagos State Oba of Lagos threatened to throw the Igbos into the lagoon. Nobody made mention of that. They swept it under the carpet. The Nigerian government did not come for the prosecution of these people. Ezendi Igbo in Lagos State only spoke concerning how people in Lagos State were being beaten and being prosecuted. And he said he's going to invite the indigenous people up here. That was all he said. Ezendi Igbo, as I'm still talking to you in Lagos State, is still in DSS custody. We're not even talking about that. And someone is coming to tell me one Nigeria. One Nigeria chawago anutie. One Nigeria abari egi ishidie. As so far I am concerned, there is nothing like one Nigeria in this contraption. And that is why we are addressing these issues critically. Please make sure you're sharing this video because we have a serious issue to talk about today.
One of you once again, because of our time, I will not go on to call your names as we usually do, but I want you to know that I welcome every one of you. You all are highly welcome to this very live presentation. This very, very issue at hand, we are going to treat it this very evening and put it to bed. I have gathered some important informations and video evidences that we are going to use to expose the evil ones this very evening. And after that, we are going to send very, very important message to any idiot coming on social media to attack Ndibo. Today, is going to mark the beginning of their end. Like as I said from beginning, I have not come here for saga. This very broadcast, this very afternoon, has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with saga. We have just come here to send all-important message for any idiot who think that they will continue to use Igbo people as scapegoat and, of course, gaslight us. Let me know if my voice is coming out clear before I now up here also. We've got a lot of things to treat this very evening. And do not forget that we have only 1 hour, 30 minutes because today is fundraising. We won't afford to clash, this very broadcast with our fundraising. So we have just 1 hour and something to do this, and then we'll go into the next broadcast. Now, please, if you haven't done the needful, I want you to use this very 1 minute to do it because we want to send very important message, and those that we want to, send the message to must be here for us to continue, for us to do what we have come here to do this evening. I want them to be here. They must be here because open a fan or here, they will not hear what we are talking. They will not hear what we are saying. And as a matter of fact, they won't even be able to get the message. So please do the needful as you are joining me right now. It is very, very important that you do the needful so that we can be able to come together and send this all important message to them. It is no longer news that for the past couple of days, some miscreant on social media have been attacking a Biafran woman who resides in Canada. And they have been attacking this very woman in the person of Amaka Son Badger, who is a Biafran citizen and also a Canadian citizen, and she is married to a Canadian lady, a Canadian man. Now, they have been attacking her, and the useless and non-existent government of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, for sure, has now taken it upon itself. They said they have written to the Canadian authority to investigate this woman, to investigate a Biafran who dare speak up, who dare speak her mind. But none of them were able to investigate the Benins and the Afonjas, the Yorubas, that have been attacking the Igbo people on the social media before this very woman took it upon herself to speak up. As if that is not enough for them, these same Yoruba Afonjas and some idiots from Benin has been scavenging, going to all media platforms, including outside of the shores of the zoo called Nigeria. They have gone to Ghanaian platforms. They have gone to Benin platforms. They have gone to South African platforms. They have gone to all the platforms, including Kenya platforms, Uganda platforms. They have gone everywhere, gaslighting the Igbos, castigating the Igbos, bringing our names to mud, thinking that we are not on social media, we don't know what social media is all about, or we don't know how to defend, not even defend ourselves, we don't know how to attack them back. But I have a message for them this evening. We don't have time for social media saga because we are so busy. We are extremely busy with our liberation. That's why you haven't seen any serious, Biafran media talking about this issue since the inception. But because of the evidences that I have gathered today, we have come here to send a message to them. And after today, we're not going to talk about it again. And also, it is no longer news that the Biafra the Biafra government in exile has taken it upon itself to defend this, our lovely sister. I want everybody to pay attention as I bring all the informations to the screen. So, in case you don't know, the Biafra government has now taken it upon itself to defend this, our sister. And of course, I applaud them for that. So, without further ado, let me bring some of these informations to the screen while we dissect them and, of course, expose them, and then at the end, send all important message to the fools. So please, if you are here, endeavor to hit the like button. Very, very important. We have come to send all important message to some miscreants who have been attacking Igbo people all around the globe, giving us bad names, castigating us, calling us all manner of names. And then they said that the Igbo people are the problem of the zoo. We do not want to be your problem. We don't want to be your problem. That is the reason why we said we want to live. We want to live. How many times do you have to, how many times do we have to say this? That is the reason why we want to live, because we don't want to be your problem. But we have a message for them. Very, very important message. In fact, they must get that message today, this evening. We have one message for them. And that message, which we are going to send to them, is going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back. One message. And that very message, they will not be happy to hear it. One message that will destroy all their idiocy and stupidity all this while. That very message will not go down well with them. And it's going to be a very hard truth, the hardest message, the hardest truth, and not just truth, the hardest, statement. If you think we have come here to make peace or to preach peace for idiots, for miscreants, I want to tell you that this platform is not for you. If you think we have come here this evening to talk about making peace with Bini on their Fonja, then you are not welcome. I will ask you not to type any comment. Don't. If you want to listen to the message, just put it on loudspeaker. Put your volume very, very high. If you are watching from your from your TV, put your volume very high so you can be hearing the message. But don't bother yourself getting involved, because we have not come here to talk about peace. You can never have peace. You, the zoo, can never have peace as long as Biafra is, as long as Ndibo that you are trying to gaslight is still caged in your evil entity. You can never have peace. We'll make sure that peace will elude all of you, gaslighting the Igbo people, castigating the Igbo people. Peace is going to elude you until you allow the Igbo people to be free from the zoo, from your bondage. Peace is going to elude you, is a promise. Peace will elude you until you allow the Igbos to be free from your bondage. Bear that in mind. That is not even the message, but just this is the first bagam, this is the first bell. I want you to bear it in mind as we proceed with this very live presentation, that peace will continue to elude you until you allow the Igbos to live. And we are not going to cede any inch of Biafraland from to the Zoological Republic, because these very 50 million Biafrans and stay counting that have voted yes for the declaration of Biafra are all from all parts of Biafra, not only the Igbos. Now, let us see. We have a lot of evidences here. I don't know, where do we start from here? Where do we start from here? Where do we? Okay, let us begin with this, because Obifabu isi sepunti abado. Let us begin with this. Now, we are not going to read full stories because we don't have time to read full stories. We are going to read, the headlines, and then first, second, and third paragraphs. Then we move to the next segment because we've got a lot of things to treat, this very evening. Please, once you join me here, endeavor to do the needful. I want to see every Biafran and of and the idiotic Beni people who have been attacking Biafrans here. And when I talk about idiotic and miscreant Beni people, I am not generalizing it, because our fight is not against any tribe. This thing must be very clear to everybody. Our fight is not against tribe. We are not doing a tribal war here. The Biafra movement, the Biafra question, the Biafra liberation movement, the Biafra fight is a fight for freedom, is a fight to be free from slavery, is a fight to be free from the bondage of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, and British. It is not a fight against any tribe. We are not fighting Yoruba. We are not fighting Bini. We are not fighting Hausa. We are fighting against the powers that be. That is our fight to freedom. In the entire Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, who wants to see Igbos as their problem, then you must be ready. You must be ready, because you cannot in any way face it. You can't. Amubogi, they never give birth to you. Any tribe, I'm talking about any tribe in the entire Zoological Republic that see Igbo people as their problem, and you think you can fight Igbo, they never give birth to you. They never born your tribe. They never born your progenitor. They never born them. They never born your progenitor. I'm telling all the tribes in the zoo, if you think that you can gaslight the Igbos, you think you can come and rant and talk rubbish against the Igbos, they never give birth to your progenitor. You can rant on social media, you can talk on social. We are fighting on ground. We are fully armed with AK-47 and even more with other assault rifles, sophisticated rifles, even higher than AK-47, confronting the terrorists from Fotajalon and those in khaki uniform. And you, idiots like you who ain't no get anybody, you want to come and challenge warriors. They never give birth to your progenitor. Today, we are going to ask them questions. We will ask them to show us men. We want to see men in those lands and those tribes who are ranting on social media to talk to Ndibo. We want to ask them serious questions this very evening. So, now, having laid this foundation, let us, read the headlines from these, publications. As you can see, this is from Tinubu's media platform, TVC, TV 360. I believe this is TVC for sure. Now, they said, reps seek prosecution of woman threatening Nigerians in Canada. Threatening Nigerians in Canada. Reps. This is House of Representatives. The Senate House of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom has yesterday, called on Canadian government to take action to prosecute an Igbo woman, a Biafran woman who spoke out her mind in anger. And this same Senate, the lower Senate, that is House of Representatives, this lower Senate has been blind when all the evil has been perpetrated against the Igbos and entire Biafrans in the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom. This same Senate, both the higher Senate, the lower Senate, whatever they are, the presidency, the idiotic, the judiciary, and all of them, no one was able to see or hear all the attacks meted on the Igbos. But today, one idiot animal is somewhere making noise, calculating how they are going to prosecute Amaka, and she called herself Debiri. Is it Debiri or whatever? Debiri. Debiri, is it somebody's name? Is it a human being name or a monkey name? Is it not a monkey name? Debiri. Debiri. Which kind name be that one? Now, like as I said, I don't have time to read, all this nonsense. I'll just show you the headline and then read one or two paragraphs, and then we move to another one. They say the House of Representatives Committee on Diaspora Matters has formally requested the Canadian government to prosecute a Canada-based woman, Amaka Patience Son Badger, for alleged hate speech and inciting violence against Nigerians. Did you get that? Now, this is Nigerian government now requesting Canadian government to prosecute a Biafran for their speaking up her mind in anger after being abused, after her tribe, her people, her ethnicity has been abused severally on social media, and it both within the zoo called Nigeria and outside the zoo called Nigeria. These people even went as far as going to other nations' platform. They went to Kenya platform, they went to Uganda platform, they went to South Africa platform, they went to Ghanaian platforms, gaslighting and castigating the Igbo people, tagging them all manner of names when we are on our own. We were not going to those platforms to castigate anybody, to castigate the Yoruba, to castigate the Bini, to castigate the Hausa. We are on our own. Our fight all these years has been Biafra versus Nigeria, which we have no business with individuals or civilians. Our fight has always been between the Biafra armies and the Zoo armies, right? So now let me show you another one. After this is the main point here. This is the main point. This is why I have come here. Okay, we all know what the Amaka said. We know what Amaka said. I don't have to start playing that. It's already in the public. It has gone viral, so there's no need. This is the main point here, that the zoo government has taken it upon itself and requested the Canadian authority to prosecute a Biafran woman for defending herself, for daring to defend herself, that she must remain vulnerable, she must remain silent, she must remain adamant of all the attacks being meted on her and her ethnicity. She must remain silent in order for peace to reign. She must remain silent. That's why I told you that to hell with that word called peace. We have not come here for peace. We have come for justice. We don't want peace. What we want is justice. When justice is done, then peace will reign automatically. You don't have to tell me to be peaceful when you are insulting me and raining attacks and violence on me, and you are asking me to be peaceful. That is the Biafran question in the Zoological Republic. That is the stand of Biafran. That is what Biafrans have been passing through in the Zoological Republic. That's why they massacred our people during Operation Python Dance. A lot of our people were gunned down, both those in the Mazen Amdekanos compound and those in Aba High School, those in Emene, those in Iguacha, those in Onitsha, and the poor. Everywhere, our people were gunned down. And then when we pick up arms to defend ourselves, they say we are violence. They say we are violent because we say we can no longer go down again, in the hands of these terrorists who have invaded our land to massacre us in cold blood. They called us violent people. They say we are violent because we have, risen up to defend ourselves and our land. Have you seen it? So we don't want peace. We are not here to talk about peace. Any Biafran man who goes to any platform, Bini platform, Yoruba platform, or Hausa platform, talking about peace, the God of our ancestors, the God of Biafraland, will strike you and your entire household. Anybody who goes to any platform of these idiots talking about peace, the land of Biafra, any day you step your foot in Biafraland, you will be struck dead. Completely. If you go there to preach peace, mad people everywhere. We don't want peace, we want justice. That is what we want. Peace bukuno ebanwa. Peace buno. Peace buno. When there is no justice, there will never be peace. Now look at them here. The leaderless Ohanes Zendibo condemns video threatening Yoruba Bini people with poison. The leaderless Ohanes Zendioshi. That is the reason why they have been banned in Biafra land. They can never have a public meeting again within Biafra territory. Whenever they want to meet, they should go to Abuja or they should go to Lagos. Leaderless Ohanes and Dioshi will never have a public meeting converge anywhere in Biafra land. It is not possible. They are going to meet. They will meet their Waterloo that very day, unless the Biafra armies are not aware that they are converging. Idiots. I'm not here. I don't want to have time to read their stupid, comments or whatever. I'm just showing you the headlines. Now, as if that is not enough, let me show you another one before we go into the exposition. Let me show you another one from one idiot who was parading himself before as a representative of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. One idiot who was parading himself as a representative of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. A one Nigerianist cannot represent Biafra. A one Nigerianist can never represent Biafra, and you expect him to do well. You expect him to be truthful. You expect him to fight with all his heart for what you believe in. Are you insane? Are you okay? For you to believe that a one Nigerianist lawyer who so much believes in the zoo with passion can fight for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and fight for the Biafra for the freedom of Biafra legally. You think so? Do you ever think so? Now this idiot here, Ifajuna Ejiofor, Ifajuna Ejiofor said, condemnation of hate speech by Amaka Patience Son Badger. Right? He said, this one I'm going to read it because he said something that we all want to hear. He said, I am deeply concerned about the recent inflammatory comments made by Amaka Patience Son Badger, a Nigerian residing in Canada, targeting people of Yoruba and Bini descent. These statements are not only divisive, pay attention. These statements are not only divisive, but also violent. But also violate the principles of unity and respect for human lives. He said, it's not only divisive within where? Within Nigeria. He said divisive within the zoo, but also violate the principles of unity of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. Are you paying attention? Because there is no need, we are not uniting with Canada. She made a statement in Canada. She lives in Canada. She's a Canadian citizen and Biafran citizen. So there's no unification between the zoo and Canada, or between Igbos and Canada, or between Yorubas and Canada. Unity in the Zoological Republic. Are you paying attention? Is somebody hearing my voice? And this is a man that called himself or claimed to be a defender of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra people. And as if that was not enough, he continued, such hate speech, whether made in Nigeria or abroad, has no place in their society. It is not only morally reprehensible, but may also have legal consequences. Have legal consequences, particularly when it incites violence or discriminatory. He said, I urge all Nigerians, pay attention now. He said, I urge all Nigerians, both at home and in the diaspora, to reject such harmful rhetoric and to promote peace, unity, and mutual respect among all ethnic groups. He has become a critical stakeholder and elder statesman. Do you remember when I told you, when I was talking about Sunday Igboho, I told you Sunday Igboho can never ever talk about Biafra again. He has become a critical stakeholder and elder statesman. How many of you remember? I'm sure all of you who are here are not newcomers. Many of you would have been here for some time. How many of you remember when I was telling you that Sunday Igboho can never ever talk about Biafra again, because once you sell out, you become a critical stakeholder. You begin to speak like elder statesman. How many of you were here when I said it? I want to see people responding to my question. How many of you were here when I was saying that Igboho can never speak about Oduduwa Nation again, because he is now a critical stakeholder within the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom? I will come to that later, not now. I will talk about that later when I'll be sending my message to Yoruba people. Now, let's continue. This idiot said, remember what he said here. Remember what he said here. He said he is urging all Nigerians. Look at it. He said he urged all Nigerians, both at home and in the diaspora, to reject such harmful rhetoric and to promote peace, unity, and mutual respect among all ethnic groups. He is preaching peace and unity. Ejiofor is today preaching peace and unity while he is still a top member of DOS. I don't know if you people understand it. Why, if till today, I'm talking about till today, I'm not saying on before he was Mazenam Dekano's, Lego, representative. No, I'm talking about till today. As I'm talking to you till today, Ejiofor is still a top member of the DOS till today. Now, he concluded by saying, we must not allow the actions of a few misguided people to sow discord within our diverse and vibrant communities. Let them stand together. He said, let them stand together, united against hate, and work towards building a society where everyone, regardless of their ethnic background, can thrive in peace and harmony. Look at it. A one Nigerianist want to defend Biafrans and a Biafran agitator. No be juju be that. No be juju be that. Alenoro Krose Caro White. He's now a Nigerian spokesperson, of course. Mad people everywhere. When I saw this, tweet this morning, I say, oh my God, I can't believe I'm seeing this. Now, as if this is not enough, we will now go to the expositions. I have shown you the stupidity and the idiocy of those who claim to be within the corridors of power. Let us now see how before the zoo, or how the zoo government, because I cannot say before this, because this woman in question is also a zoo government official. this woman now is also a zoo government official. Now, look at it here. Look at it here. This is how it all began. This is the woman they call the Dabiri, Abike Dabiri, who was a journalist, but now she is the chair lady of Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, right? She is the chairperson of Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM. And this NIDCOM is a government agency. Pay attention. This NIDCOM is a government agency because it is an agency or organization that oversees the affairs of all Nigerians in the diaspora. Wherever you are, outside the church of the zoo, this agency oversees all the affairs of all the Nigerians in the diaspora. So that is called NIDCOM. But I want to assure you that no Igbo person, no Biafran person has ever felt any impact, of this very organization called NIDCOM. Nobody, no Biafran person has ever felt the impact of this very organization, which this stupid woman is their chairperson. Now, look at what she said from beginning. Watch here, because our question will also go to this stupid woman. They said, this is the picture, she said. This is the picture of the lady behind the voice, Amaka Patience Son Badger. She has deleted her TikTok account, and a group of Nigerians in Canada are reporting her officially to the relevant authorities in Canada. Thanks for alerting everyone. Now, she is the one that posted the picture of Amaka for the first time. Are you paying attention? She is the one, that very lady called Dabiri, Abike Dabiri, is the one that posted her picture for the first time, right? Now, let's go back. We have heard her message. Now, she's the one who raised the alarm, and she's the one that posted her picture for the first time. Before now, the zoo, Senate took it up from there and started calling the Canadian authorities to prosecute her. Now, having laid all these foundations, we want to begin the exposition. And after the exposition, we'll have some videos to play. After we are going to begin with all the evidences at our disposals, both the write-ups and then the videos. After the videos, we will now ask them, we will now send the all-important message to them that is going to break their heart. We have a message to break their heart this evening. And that message, they will never believe it. They will never believe it. They will not like it. But we are going to send that message to them. So let us begin. Just a moment. Let us begin with this. Now, Dabiri may claim to be in diaspora. Dabiri may claim that her agency oversees the affairs of Nigerians in the diaspora. Fine. Very, very good and fine. I understand. But for the fact that the Senate, the House of Representatives of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, has gotten involved in this matter, for the fact that the zoo government, central government, national government has gotten involved in this matter, we have expositions for all of you. We have very important questions for all of you before sending our message to all these, all the tribes fighting against Igbos on social media. Now, pay attention to this, please. Pay very, very, very good attention to this. You see, this man here, hey, oh my goodness me. This very man called Bayo Onanoga Bayo Onanoga. This very comment was posted, or should I say, this very article was posted on People's Gazette, right? This very article was posted on People's Gazette. Now you can see this is official. I am not the one who wrote it. I don't do. We don't do what do you call it? Photoshop. This is from People's Gazette, which is one of the Zoo media platforms. Right now, this man said, "I owe no one apology for ethnic slur against Igbos." For ethnic slur. Did you understand that word, slur? Right? I want people to pay attention, please. Did you understand the meaning of that word called slur? For those of you who do not understand the meaning of slur, it is a spoken word. A word that sounds very, very bad. And indistinctly, a word indistinctly, so that the sounds run into one another. I don't know how to explain it so that we can get it right. I don't know how to say it so that we can get it right. Maybe somebody can help me in the comment section for a better explanation. Somebody said very derogatory. Yes, of course. You see? So, this man called Bayo Onanoga said, I owe no one apology. And he's a Yoruba man. He's a Yoruba man. And listen, this comment was made in 2023. He had already insulted the Igbos. This very word was after the backlash from Igbo people. He came out and said, I owe no one any apology for ethnic slur against Igbos. Now look at what he said. He said, they are threats to Yorubas. Bayo Onanoga. Do you know who is this Bayo Onanoga? Do you know his position today, right now, in the Zoo government? Now, Mr. Onanoga's position on the recent political developments in Lagos runs contrary to Mr. Tinubu, who has sued for national coherence following his victory last month. Tinubu himself, who has sued, or who sued for national coherence whatsoever, that useless for national coherence, has immediate, on assuming office, made this very man his spokesperson. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. This same man called Bayo Onanoga, this man you see here, on assumption of office, Tinubu made this man his spokesperson till today. This man is serving as a Nigerian government agent. He's a politician. Anything he speaks represents Tinubu. I don't know if people understand it. After Tinubu suing for coherence, the same Tinubu made this same man officially his spokesperson till today. This man is still serving as the spokesperson of President Mr. Tinubu after using derogatory words on the Igbo people. You see that? So now, as if this was not enough, we still have more. So let's continue. Let us now start from beginning. Now, I'm showing you this so that the zoo, I'm showing this for everybody so that the zoo politicians in the House of Representatives. I'm showing you this today so that you can also take the same action that you have taken against Amaka, and anybody who will come here to say you condemn what Amaka said. The land of Biafra yetubugi tubuo ezunulo gi niile. Ani Biafra yetubugi tubuo ezunulo gi. I'm going to open the microphone for people to talk very soon. If you ever mention you are not in support, whether you support or you not support, don't even go that side. But if you ever mention that you condemn what she said,